Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happenings Today YouTube channel. Some few days back, Bayo Ananuga literally called out Peter Obi, insisting that he's actually the brain behind the protest. Fast forward, the protest began, entered day 7. It looks like with Peter Obi not participating and South is not participating yet, the protest seems to be stronger than ever before, stronger than ever imagined. Atiku decided to speak very strongly over what happened some few days back and literally called out the president over the fact that he needs to rein in on the security personnel over the peaceful protesters. It looks like the presidency, Bayo Ananuga, will not have it. Let's hear him. Let's report what he wrote on the social media platform that got Nigerians reacting very strongly. But before we go into the news proper, kindly subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Now, the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, according to Bayo Ananuga, it's a State House press statement. He said Atiku Abubakar keeps diminishing own status. He said the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, as at some few hours ago, tweeted the absurd warning security agencies against using lethal force against looters and artisanists who masqueraded as protesters. As a statesman, his warning ought to have been issued to the looting mob in Kaduna, Kano, Plateau, Jigawa State, who hijacked what was advertised by organizers as a peaceful protest. Our security forces have remained professional and even-handed and observed every restraint in the face of extreme provocation by the rioters. We are surprised that As Atiku is still relying on Section 40 of our Constitution as amended to justify a protest that is now clearly a riot, a rampage in some parts of the country. Section 45 of the Constitution says the right of assembly and freedom of expression are not absolute right. They can't be abridged and fettered in the interest of public. In the interest of public peace, safety, law and order, the service chiefs reiterated the right of Nigerians to protest and gather freely. They, however, reinforced their constitutional duty today when they said they cannot sit by idly and watch hoodlums destroy the country and its democracy. The service chiefs, officers, and men of our security outfit should be commended for their patriotic duty to our country. As a supporter and enabler of the destructive protest, As Atiku wants the sinister protest to continue despite the street red signals, a tweet that condones the destruction of private and public property and citizens' investment is unexpected from a former vice president of Nigeria. As Atiku ought to have risen above the sentiment he expressed and put the interest of our country's stability ahead of whatever advantages he hoped to reap from the incineration on our streets. We encourage As Atiku to adopt a more nationalistic approach that transcends personal interest and focuses on the greater good of our nation. He should take a cue from the opposition figures in the United Kingdom who have rallied behind the government to condemn the ongoing riot in the United Kingdom, calling for the arrest and prosecution of those behind the wanton destruction of public and private assets. Such a nationalistic temperament as displayed by opposition figures such as Rishi Sunak and the immediate past Prime Minister of the United Kingdom is expected of As Atiku. If As Atiku had followed this approach, he would have given hope for a united front against the destructive protest. And this is coming from Bayo Ananuga, Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy. But Nigerians are wondering exactly what the Atiku Abubakar said that is warranting this long press release. This is what Abubakar said that into the presidency. Atiku said, I wish to convey a stern caution to the distinguished service chiefs and military commanders of Nigeria's armed forces that those who authorize the use of lethal force against peaceful civilian protesters will be held responsible for committing crimes against humanity Even in the years following their retirement from service, the constitutional right to engage in protest is firmly established within our supreme law and reinforced by the judiciary. It is a solemn duty of the government and the security agencies to ensure a safe and protected environment for individuals exercising their right to peaceful protest. This is coming from AA, which means Atiku Abubakar. Atiku Abubakar, and that shows quite a lot, and many Nigerians have been reacting to that. Now, for the first time, I'm seeing restraint. I must say, I'm seeing restraint from the president of Ananuga, Bayo Ananuga. If it was to be Peter Obi now, he would have turned it into something else differently. But I'm seeing him, being very civil and professional in his write-up. I guess this quickly comes to mind what Kenneth Okonkwo says, that if you're too nice, they will lick you up. He knows better not to say anything towards the former vice president of Nigeria, because it could change the narrative. He said all manner for Peter Obi and his people, and he just noticed that nothing really happened. But he knows, I think Bayo knows, that if he says anything towards Atiku, what they are saying there will be preamble. Going forward, I think there should be a rein in, really, on how we speak. But I must commend him now for the way he spoke. He spoke quite professionally, unlike how he used to speak. But let's feel what Nigerians are saying, because Nigerians also have taken to his page to respond to what he said, referring to now Bayo Ananuga in this manner. This person here says, if Peter Obi had said this, the same thing Atiku posted, the likes of Reno Onkre, Daniel Bwala, Bayo Ananuga, and even Ronu terrorists will call it anarchy and will be gunning for Peter Obi's arrest. But look at how this man is painting words and sweet talking Atiku, because he is an Hausa man and Peter Obi is an Igbo man. Just some things that it's so obvious, Let's be very, civil and professional in what we do, because it clearly shows really his emotional attachment to some certain persons as against others. Very professional, I must say, in his write-up with Atiku Abubakar, even referring him to international people or to foreigners, UK, how they conducted themselves very nicely and all. But if it was Peter Obi, I don't understand. Honestly, it reminds me of what Kenneth said. I may not like what Kenneth said, but there seems to be some level of truth to what Kenneth Okonkwo said, and it's coming to bear. And the person here says, they no see Igbo to scapegoat for this one, and they can't blanket gaslight the North for what's going on because of 2027 election. What thing is going on to be, and in this junction we are watching now. Okay, somebody here is saying that they did not see any person from the Southeast to use as scapegoat, and they dare not gaslight the North because there's a 2027 coming, and if they do anything to us, they will definitely lose the election. So hence, the carefulness and professionalism the presidency is displaying. Wow, that's another Nigerian talking. And the person here said it's because of Ananuga and all his people, with exception of obedience, permanence. I don't understand. Another person here says, "Fat Obi just a technical kind of person. That's all." Oh well, let's see how it plays out. Let's go wrap it up. Let's meet in our comments.
Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze.